is a bilingual channel. If you do not like to listen to another language besides English, do not watch my reaction. Esta es una reacción bilingüe. Si a ti no te gusta escuchar la reacción en inglés, no mires. Por favor, sigue de largo. Ya has sido advertido. You have been warned. Hi guys, welcome to the Erica Shady channel, the bilingual chat. Welcome to the Erica Shady channel. So, Johnny Manuel Estrada Sierra requested on my John Z reaction that I reacted to the other songs. He wrote it in Spanish, so I don't know. I guess that he understands what I'm saying in English. Hey, Johnny, I will do it, but I hope that you understand that I'm not talking in Spanish because it's John Z. And somebody left a nasty comment saying, the video is in Spanish, but she's reacting in English. That's just like fire in my butt. So, Johnny, let me know in the comments if you see this. Probably won't see it, but, I don't know, dude. Let's see. I'm going to do it because I was going to do it anyway. I was going to react to the entire album. Not the entire album, but the songs that he put out, the videos that he put out. Y falta otro freestyle. Eso no es freestyle. Listen. Project Z.
Ando con ese papi, ya tú sabes, viajando sin ver. Llegamos al party, todo el mundo bien loco, dime qué es lo que. Se me pega una putita, borracha y me empieza a envolver. Adivina qué, el cabrón de Jeycyn se fue. ¿Dónde puñeta está este loco?
Diablo, Jeycyn, chécate esos cocos.
Doy media vuelta y veo a Jeycyn con sonrisa, agarrando nalga, se quitó la camisa. Jeycyn, ¿qué te pasa, cabrón? ¿Estás bien?
Seguro, papi, andamos a ciento. Me aguanta tu cartera que me voy con par de cuera. Me tomé una panadol que tengo dolor de cabeza.
¿Del pote de la cartera?
Sí, de tu cartera.
¿Cuántas te tomaste?
¿Qué sé yo?
Diablo, que lo que era.
Pues no sé, como 2 o 3 pastillas enteras. Yo me siento raro como si la nota me subiera.
Jeycyn, cabrón, le está hablando una escalera, esa no era.
¿Qué?
Jeycyn, espera.
Okay, this is Eminem. At the Eminem, this is Mushroom. Guys, I will react to Mushroom. No, not react. Vibe with you with Mushroom. Break it down. Eminem, Mushroom. And it's the same, almost the same dialogue, except that Eminem is talking to a woman. If you have heard Mushroom, then you know what I'm talking about, right? This is a guy, and it's Jeycyn, the one who's featuring there. So I guess Jeycyn had a headache, and he went and took out John Z's wallet, and thought that there were pills in there. He's like, oh yeah, I gotta take a Bayer, I gotta take a aspirin, I have a headache. It was drugs. So now he's like, hey, I feel like the note is real high. I feel really good. And then John Z's like, yo, dude, you're talking to a stairwell.
Déjame chequear el pote, cuántas pastillas quedan. Jeycyn, te fuiste a fuego, solo 2 pastillas quedan.
¿Y cuántas habían?
Como 14 o 15, imposible que te hayan metido 4. Jeycyn, dime, ¿qué tú hiciste?
Está bien, John, tranquilo, no discuta. Las otras pastillas se las regalé a las putas.
Jay, en ese pote de panador no había perco, mucho menos tramador. No eran Apple, Liquid Gel, tampoco la Tylenol. Lo que había en ese pote era el fucking terror.
Ay, John, si no seas jodón, papi.
So he's telling him, hey, dude, how many pills did you have? There's only 2 left, and there were like 14 here. And he's like, oh, don't worry. I gave the rest to the prostitutes that are here. And he's like, dude, and then he's mentioning, and that's the talent. Because John Z has talent, man. John Z can rap. He can come up with lyrics, man, and vocabulary. For a kid who didn't go to school, like he said, I don't know if it's true, but he said he didn't go to school. He can rap. He can put those words. He mentioned Percocet. He mentioned Aleve. He mentioned Advil. He's like, in that bottle, there were none of those pills. There was no Percocet. There was no Aleve. There was no Advil. No, what it was in there was something that's going to terrorize people. What? Something, one of those pills is going to get everybody very, very high. And the guy is already taking his shirt off. He already took his shirt off. So that's why John Z's like, what are you doing, man? You're talking to the stairs and you don't have your shirt on. What are you doing? And you're grabbing butt too.
Fúmate un blon, no sé lo que me metí, pero me siento cabrón.
En ese momento nos llaman dos putas del balcón y Jeycyn me dice:
John, papi, tráete condón.
seguro que traje, vámonos al gare. Me metí las dos patillas que quedan y un gare. Subimos la escalera, llegamos donde las gallas. Una estaba en nua, la otra en toalla. Jeycyn, ¿qué tú
Me
haces?
voy con esta pa'l baño.
Está bien, dale, métele, no te regaño. Yo en el bellaqueo, a punto de coronar. Sale la puta Jeycyn del baño, toda vomitada. Yo me paro en nu corriendo a ver lo que está pasando. Jeycyn, ¿qué tú haces? Abre la puerta.
Estoy cagando.
Abre la fucking puerta, papi, que me estoy meando cuando entro al baño.
It's the same thing like Eminem. It's the same thing because like, Eminem goes running to his friend, not the one that's high. It's the same, it's similar scheme. I shouldn't say it's the same one. But just like in Eminem, Eminem starts, banging on the door and say, "Hey, dude, come out! She ate mushrooms and she ate the whole caps, and I think she's gonna die, and it's all my fault." And then, but he goes, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm taking a shit." Taking a dump. So that's what the guy is doing right now. He's like, so they went upstairs in the balcony. There was two women there and they call him up. So they went upstairs. The guy asked him, "Hey, John, do you have any condom?" He's like, "Hell yeah, I have condoms. So it's okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to scold you." He takes the two pills, pops it in, the two that were left, John Z. And then they go upstairs. One of the women was naked. The other one had a towel. She went to the bathroom and not John Z, Jeycyn. Jeycyn went to the bathroom too. So he thought that, John Z's thinking, okay, they're having sex. The lady comes out running and she's blah, blah, throwing up. And then, John C's like, "Yo, dude, what are you doing that this woman is throwing up?" He's like, "Oh, I'm taking a dump."
Yo veo a Jay en el piso sudando, convulsando. Voy corriendo lleno un cubo de agua. Se lo tiro a Jeycyn, ahí se levanta.
Diablo, John, si puñeta, porque tú me mojas.
Levántate, cabrón, que deje sola todas nuestras cosas. Ayudo a levantar a Jeycyn, que está loco pa'l carajo. Salimos del baño a buscar las cosas que se quedaron. A buscar las tipas a ver si están activas. Nos dejaron. Diablo, Jeycyn, hijo de puta.
¿Qué? ¿Nos robaron?
Sí, cabrón.
Diablo, ¿y qué vas a hacer tú? Te robaron la ropa, te jodiste, estás en nu.
Olvídate la ropa, mi cartera es canto el charro. Ahí están las drogas, los chavos y la chava el carro. Voy me pongo una.
Oh my God. So he's like, and this guy's telling a whole story. So he's like, okay, so the girls came out that she was throwing up. John Z goes inside the bathroom. It's like, okay, let me pee. Even though this guy's taking a dump, I'm gonna pee. Man. But he's naked. And then they're like, "Hey, come out." Jonesy's like, "Come out because I don't see the girls anymore." And then he goes to the room. He's like, "Oh my God, everything is gone." But the guy is the one that finishes. Jeycyn said, "What?" Because John Z is going like, "What?" And then the guy comes in and say, "What happened? Did they steal? Did they rob us?" And he's like, "Yes, they robbed everything. They took the wallet, they took the drugs, they took the money, and the keys to the car."
Una toalla y nos vamos corriendo, bajando la escalera, me caigo y me reviento, el melón mejiendo en el party, todo el mundo viendo. Cuando miro a Jeycyn, el hijo de puta se está riendo. Ayúdame, no te rías.
Cabrón, John, si mala mía. Mira pa' afuera que acaba de llegar la policía. Levántate y camina que lo llamo la vecina. Vámonos al parque a ver si está el carro en la misma esquina.
Me levanto y nos vamos corriendo rápido a vapor. Llegamos al parking y la cosa se puso peor. Me robaron el carro y mi cartera con todo por culpa de Jeycyn.
No, de tu bote parador.
So, okay, so they were running down the stairs, but John Z was naked. So he put on a towel, but as they're going downstairs, he falls down and he's naked. And everybody in the party is like laughing, including Jeycyn. And Jeycyn is like laughing at him. And John Z's like, "Yo, stop laughing. What are you doing? Help me up. We need to run to the park because we got to see the car still there." But when they get to the park, the car was gone. So they took everything. It was a funny song. And then John Z said it was all the fault of Jay-Z. And Jeycyn said, "Oh, no, it was your fault for having those drugs. Era la culpa de las drogas." It was a good one. It was a fun one. It reminded me of the old days. Me recordó los días viejos de Eminem. Anyhow, if you got to the end of this, and that's another reason why I like John Z, because he's funny. I would consider him comedic rap too. Él es también de rap comediante. Like I consider Eminem, he has comedic rap as well. He does comedic rap. So does John Z. He's great. Anyhow, if you got to the end of this reaction, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Look at my t-shirt. It's Eminem. What does the t-shirt say? You might think I'm listening to you, but I'm listening in my head to Eminem. Push that like button. Dale un like. Subscribe. Subscribe. Bye.